morning. Welcome to the Lynch household. Come in.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning. This is our house we bought in June.
Nice.
These are the medals that I've won so far this year. This one was the first time I was in Coventry, PCA. That was in May. All I intended to do was to win that one to qualify for this one, which was the British finals, but I got asked to represent Great Britain in the Mr. Universe, which I actually won. This one, I was 8 weeks out from the British finals, and my coach at the time asked me to do it just to see how it would get on, and I won that one. And unfortunately, the British finals, I come second, which I'm still a bit bitter about, but hopefully we'll have a little place here today for the World Championships that no one actually knows that I'm doing. Bags ready to go, food bags ready to go, and I'm just about ready to go.
How are you feeling?
Feeling good, feeling fresh. This time I've prepped myself. I haven't killed myself. I'm basically on the same kind of diet that I was for the British finals, but I'm eating a lot more. I'm doing a lot less cardio. I've got a lot more energy. In fact, it doesn't even feel like I've been on prep at all compared to the British. I think when the British finals, I think I overdone it in regards to cardio and killed myself because I actually wanted that title more than all the rest of the titles, because that's the one I actually set out to do at the start of the season. Obviously, I've never competed before, but I've always kept in shape ever since leaving the army when I was 16. So ever since going in the army when I was 16 and leaving when I was 20. And it's always been a passion of mine, but I turned 40 this year and I thought this has got to be the year to do it, because I don't want to be 60 and wish that I done it when I was 40, like I'm 40 now, and wish that I'd done it when I was 20. But saying that, when I was 20, I was a completely different man to I am now, so I probably wouldn't have been in any sort of fit state of mind to actually be able to prepare myself and sacrifice what you have to do. Everyone will be wearing these jackets. If you go there, and all the Great Britain guys will be wearing these jackets, so you'll get separated into your Great Britain team.
Nice.
Because I got this one in the Universe, I didn't have to bother getting one for the Worlds.
Yeah.
In fact, nobody knows that I'm doing the Worlds. Like, nobody. I'm having all of the competitors text me, DM me last night going, "Cool, we've seen your names on the tanning, are you coming in the tanning?" And I was like, "Oh no, it's just a mistake, because the guy that I beat in the Universe has only ever been beaten, I think, once in the last 5 years, and I beat him in the Universe, and he beat me in the British finals and got his pro card, so he can't compete in our division. So if I'm not competing and he's not competing, all the other guys are thinking, well, you know, it's a bit of a free-for-all." But having said that, it's the World Championship, so who knows who's going to turn up. You can have a Korean or an American or a Polish guy that could beat us all, but the British guys are probably thinking that, I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to win, I'm never going to say I'm going to win, but I'm going to be very hard to beat, for sure. I've already got here ready to be eaten at 6 o'clock this morning. And this stuff here, if anyone don't know about it, Peak Max, get that. You need to get that Peak Max if you're competing, water loading. This, it's a new product and it's unreal. From 6 o'clock, that'll be my main carb meal for this morning and for the day. I mean, I will be eating carbs through the day, so I want to stay filled, but that'll mostly be through rice cakes. I've got a nice bit of chocolate for after. I've got my 85% chocolate that I'll have throughout the day. I've got some chicken, some more chicken, some more chocolate, some more chicken in this little pouch here. My rice cakes, my almond butter, square bars, because before I go on stage, about half hour before I go on stage, Love to have a square bar, digests really well. This side here, a bottle of water, because I need to zip just a little bit now and again, and I've also got another little bottle of water, but that bit of water there is for, before I go on stage when I'm pumping up, I will probably only have that much of it, and I will squirt, or even just take a mouthful of it, Himalayan salt, just before I pump up, and that will makes me vascular, good to go. Some honey, a couple of Nutri-Grain bars, a little trickle treat for after, and last time I bloody forgot a spoon, so this time I've got 3 of them. And last time I was eating it like out my hands, like you would in, well, it drove me nuts. Always remember to leave 2 litres of bottle of water in your car for when you get back straight away. First thing I'll do is I'll probably eat that Mars bar, and then I'll get back and I'll neck a litre of that straight away, because I'll be so dehydrated from where I cut my water. Yet, like yesterday, I had 10 litres of water and cut it at about 7 o'clock last night, didn't I? So I've had no water since 7 o'clock last night. Woke up this morning, I had a double espresso, and I mean, you don't have to do this, but I also had a Pro Plus as well, because that dehydrates me. That's just something that my old coach, Dan Bastic, he is unreal. If anyone wants to start competing or thinking about competing, the man's a genius. Not only is he a genius, he looks after you like you're his own son. Well, you're a good girl, that's why. Good girl.
I like how you said, I don't eat the house about all my food prep, I prep all my food.
That's another thing. She does all my food for me. Without Sophie, I wouldn't even be half in the condition or half the man I am. I'm so lucky that I found Sophie, or we found each other, because without her, we wouldn't have this place. I wouldn't be happy. She's literally Wonder Woman.
Bye-bye. Daddy will do his best for you. He will, and then as soon as he's finished, he's going to give you FaceTime, okay? Love you.
Bye.
Love you.
Bye, Daddy. Good luck.
Alright.
Right, let's go and do this. Here we have 150 grams of poached salmon, 100 grams of rice, and 5 grams of Himalayan salt, double espresso, and I'm possibly may take a little sip of water, but only a little sip, and then the next meal will be maybe in a couple of hours of 25 grams of dark chocolate, 85%, 25 grams of almond butter. I'll have 100 grams of chicken with that, and we'll assess where we are for the next meal. Right, just before we head off, the last Peak Max. This is new brand, like I said last time, and this it is really good. I'll highly recommend it. Just a little wallop. We're good.
I got on the scales today and I was 210 pounds. When I got on the scales at the Universe, I was 207. And when I got on the scales for the British, I was 204. So I'm definitely going to be coming in bigger and just as lean this time, which I've always wanted to do. With my old coach, which most coaches like to do, like to get you ready like 2 or 3 weeks before the competition and work around that. But with me, I know my coach knows my body just as well as I know my body, but I know my body more than anyone else, just in regards of how many calories I burn at work. And some of the days I worked so hard when I was doing the British that I was literally I couldn't even get out the hole. I was on death's doorstep. So I needed to eat more, but because I didn't want to leave no stone unturned and I didn't want to cheat on my diet, I never did. But now, on this one, when I knew that I had more work to do, I was eating more food. And even at night time, instead of having like 25 grams of almond butter, I wasn't even fucking weighing it. I was just sticking it on and having it, and I felt so much better in myself, in everything. Like it was just made such a big difference. And I'm only, when I say I'm only like 3 pounds heavier than I was in the universe. I'm just as lean, so it's gonna be. And not only that, I've obviously gone and done that extra bit of posing with a different posing coach, because I went all in with the posing with my old posing coach Isaac, who is an amazing posing coach, to be fair, one of the best, but he's more two bros. So I went with a professional PCA coach, and just the little things that he was showing me to do, just the little tiny little things, especially in my front pose, it gives me more of the V, more delts, and it makes me look just that little bit better. So now, not only have I got more confidence in regards to, I don't care where I come this time, because I'm not really doing it to become a pro, or I'm not really doing it, as I said, I only made this decision up to do this competition 8 days ago. I know that my posing is going to be better, so I know I'm going to be able to present myself better, and I know that my body is going to probably be just that little bit better.
It's the tan man from Arlo Town. It's the tan man from Arlo Town. Tan done, eh?
Yeah. Look like you just come from Dubai.
Yeah, man. Yeah, done a good job. Ended up getting a free base coat. Well, I don't know if it was free. I might have actually paid for it, but I didn't turn up for it yesterday, so they gave me a base coat. Waited for that 5 minutes, which normally can take a long time. You normally go home for the night and then go and get your top coat, so they give me a base coat and a top coat, and come out nice. Actually done a good job of it, because I've seen them girls a few times before. They're all top girls, them lot. They have a good laugh, and yeah,
Nice.
couldn't be more.
What's the plan now?
The plan is go to the venue, we'll chill out and have a little just mooch around for a bit, hopefully meet some people that don't know or expect I'm turning up, meet some old faces. Registration ain't for another good couple of hours, so have something to eat in about 45 minutes. We'll get there and we'll chill out, have something to eat 45 minutes, have a mooch around, we'll see what we got to do, where we got to go, and register, probably watch a bit, and then get to the backstage, well, not get backstage, pump up,
and get fucking go to war.
Alright, all set.
We're all ready to rock and roll.
Yeah?
Let's do this. Check out the venue. Meet some of the lads. Quite excited to see John actually, because John competed, what was it, last week?
Yeah.
So I'm quite excited to see John. Chat up with him. He's invited us round for a meal actually, because give him a hand on his last few days of his prep. He's a very nice man, and also he's a plumber. I've got a few issues with the old plumbing indoors. We don't know that yet. We're going to go in, well, we're going to have to queue actually, because I can't check in till 1:30, so we'll queue to get in. We'll have a little mooch around, we'll have a little look at the shops and that. Maybe I might even buy some bits and pieces. See a few friends, especially at the four-board stall. I know a few of the guys there. Might even get some freebies.
Yeah.
We'll sit down. Hopefully we'll see John and the boys. Just chill out for a bit maybe. I don't know what time the actual first event starts, but we'll sit down and watch a few. And then come about 1 o'clock, about 1 o'clock I'll walk round. You can come with me, or two of you can come with me if you like. We'll register, and then we'll go back and sit down. But I don't think we'll have to queue. And then we'll wait. The break will be, I think the break's at about 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then once the break's done, I think I'm the first, or maybe the second. I think it's maybe the youngsters that go on before me, and then the old boys go on after. So actually there's no queue, so we had a right touch. We go straight in there.
Daryl, what are you having?
I had 25 grams of dark chocolate, 25 grams of almond butter, roughly, maybe a bit less, and I'm going to have 100 grams of just chicken.
Gentlemen facing the front, McDonald's and
12 o'clock, yes, bang on. So 12, half 1, just before I go and register, I'd say 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, I'll probably have some more, a little bit more chicken, and a bit of chocolate. And I'm staying at about 3:30, so half an hour prior to that, I'm probably going to have a couple of fried crispy square bars, and just assess it as we go along, really. I'm not really winging it, but kind of winging it, if you know what I mean. Just see how we get on. I'm so relaxed about it all that I'm not worried about. I know where I'm there or thereabouts. I know what I've got to do prior pumps. As long as I get that right, I should get a bit of damage.
Yeah.
I've got to go to register for the Worlds. 1:30. Hopefully I'll get a little start-up pack, a little freebie. With a bit of luck, I'm number 7, but
hey,
we never know. Whatever.
Is that your lucky number?
Yeah, whatever number it is, I'm sure I'll do well. And then I'm on. I think there's a break on, and I think I'm on second after the juniors.
Yeah.
And then hopefully I become world champion. There could be a possibility of a pro card, which I'm not too bothered about. I'm not coming for a pro card. In fact, I don't even really want the pro card, because if I get the pro card, it means I'll have to go into the overall with the pros. Yeah. Which I still could probably do a job against, but I would like to go against the youngsters, and I'd like to win the overalls. I'd like to get the sword, but more importantly, I just want to enjoy myself. More importantly, my trophy's at home. I like going to right there for my fiance and my boy. That's my trophy.
Nice.
Yeah, we just checked in. Number
149.
Number 149. See you later, Des. 149. We're all set. We're all ready to rock and roll.
We've got 2 hours now before.
I think I've got around about that time. I'll have chicken. I'll have 2 rice cakes. I'll have some fucking nice almond butter. And I'll chuck some salt on that as well. So literally, this is all I do. Grab that. Nothing too hard here. Get a bit of Himalayan salt. Whack that on like that. Bit of that dough. Get a bit of this. Literally, I ain't mucking about. I'll just go on, girl, get on there. Bit of that on there. I'll have a bit of that on there. Like that. I'm not going to bother with any. Most people get some jam and that on that, but I'm going to save that until I start pumping up. And all I'm going to do, I'll make myself a little chicken sandwich. Get that on there, girl. Like that. Whack that on there.
There we go. Job's a good one. Good.
Got this one. Look it up.
Cheese. Yeah.
Still got a bit to go, yeah. Wait till I get that sugar in, mate. Wow. Good bit of gear, that.
Bring this elbow forward a little bit more. Yep. More lats. So reset again. Just there you go. That's it. This one is there you go. That. More better on that elbow. There you go. Elbow closer to the head. There you go. More closer. The closer it is, the more intense they can see.
Just the way you show me to do that.
There you go. Look at how one relaxes. Look. Perfect.
Right.
It's not
Much respect.
now, you know.
I'll tell you what, I appreciate it so much for doing this. You didn't have to do this. And you've come away and you helped me. I'll never forget this.
Because like, you know,
You didn't have to do it. You didn't have to do this. You took your time and effort to text me, and it's fucking just made me buzzing.
but when you're on stage, all you have to do is just think about those little
Yeah, I know, and without you telling me then, I would have been doing that again, and you know. it is what it is, I suppose. All the best that I could have bought on the day. Obviously, it wasn't good enough, but win some, you lose some. Fair play to the people that beat me. I could come again, come back stronger, but this was always going to be my last dance. I've got too much going on at work and with a family, takes too much away from the family. It's too selfish, it's a very selfish sport. And at my age with my responsibilities, I mean, I wish I'd done it when I was 20, but then again I probably would have been 60 and I wish I'd done it when I was 40, so I knew I spent a whole year, well actually 2 years on the off season and a year doing this, and it took a lot out of my personal life and especially out of my family life, and they're more important than standing on stage in a pair of shorts with my top off. So yeah, it is what it is. Good luck to the guys that won, and that's all I can really say about that. Can't wait to go home and see my missus and give my baby a big cuddle, because like I said before, the trophies are at home, not on stage. Yes, you can't win them all. Still top 3, considering I only decided to do it 8 days ago and I still top 3 in the world.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it. Would have been nice to win, but you can't win them all. And onwards and upwards. Like I said to you, said as many a times, my medals, my trophies are at home waiting for me, and that's what I can't wait for.
I bet.
Go on. See me little bubba. We have, I reckon, probably 150 grams of porridge oats, which are fine ones. It's a bit like ready break, but it's not. I've got 100 grams of Alpen in there as well, with 70 grams of whey protein. Get the milk in. You need quite a bit of milk in this because there's quite a lot of gear in this. Give this a good stir up, because this is special, this gear. We used to make this when I was with my son, probably about 7 years ago, my son Louis, and we used to call it the Olympic breakfast, and we used to have it every single morning. It's like Alpen, porridge oats and protein powder. Give it a good stir. Since the 7 years, obviously we've enhanced it a little bit by putting in some almond butter, which we never used to have, so I don't know. We go about that much today. I don't know how many grams that is, but probably about 30 odd. We get that in, and then make sure you get that lid. That's got to go now, can't waste that. And then you get these little peanut butter seasoned, these little sesame seed bites. These are absolutely, oh mate, they make your balls tingle. These are beautiful, these. And then just crunch them up, put them in on the top, like this. Crunch them up, put them in, crunch them up, just get it all in there. We go for the whole lot, why not? We ain't had this for a while. Probably not great for you, which it's not. And then once you've done that, you get your honey as well, because we're not going to go mad with the honey, but we'll get a bit of honey in there, it'll look like that. And then once you've got your honey in there, you get a square bar as well. And we go half a square bar, just a little mix of it, like that. Little mix of it.
This is a feast.
This is the king. This is the feast, like that. Then the other square, the square bar, go straight in the mouth. And that is something special. And when I get home tonight, We won't be having nothing bad. I think she's going to make me some 5% minced burgers. With but this time I'm going to have some bagels, and she'll make me some potatoes. She'll cut them up, put them in the air fryer. I'll have loads of homemade chips and homemade burgers. And then most people will probably have the day off work tomorrow. Not me. No, I've got 85-mile drive to Bicester from Essex. Back to the building site, back to reality. I've got to pay the bills. First thing I do is normally, well, first thing I'd done was actually had a protein Mars bar, as well as drank a litre of water straight away to dehydrate myself, because of obviously drinking the 10 litres of water the day before and cutting the water at 7 o'clock at night yesterday, then having the shot of vodka last night to dehydrate myself even more, and then waking up this morning having a double espresso, tiny bit of water, and then on the way up here we stopped off at the services, didn't we? And I had another double espresso to dehydrate myself, and then probably throughout the day I must have only dranken from 7 o'clock last night till maybe even like an hour and a half ago was probably about half a litre max, if that, of water. So I drink a litre of water straight away as soon as I finish the competition, treat myself to a little snack, which was a protein Mars bar, and then when I got to the car I always make sure I leave a litre of water as well as that little mixture of protein oats and whatnot that I have, and drink another probably litre of that. And then normally I have one of these in my bag, a Lucozade Sport, but I forgot to take one, so we've just stopped off at the services, and I'm going to drink this on the way home, just sip this throughout the way home, just to replace some sugars that I haven't had, and also the glucose and whatnot that goes with it. And then when I get home tonight, just make sure I carry on drinking as much water as possible, and then in the morning I shouldn't wake up with any headaches, and I should be ready, good to go for the morning. Because every single morning, regardless, first thing when I wake up in the morning, literally I open my eyes, brush my teeth, wash my face, go downstairs, and the first thing that I always do every single morning is drink a pint of water. Every single morning I drink a pint of water, and ever since I've done that, it just, I don't know if it's a mind thing or it just makes me feel a hell of a lot better. And then I normally have a coffee now, but I used to drink a sugar-free Red Bull on the way to work, but now I have just a cup of coffee. Alright, so if I'm just about to knock on the door,
Hello, Papa. This is your dad. I've missed you. Give me cuddles. Daddy missed you. His Dad missed you. Have you been a good boy for Mummy?